A stunning report is adamant Real Madrid can steer Florian Wirtz away from Liverpool and towards Spain by way of their trump card, while Fabrizio Romano has also weighed in on the transfer saga. Liverpool intend to make Florian Wirtz their record signing, and the German superstar has already agreed personal terms with the Reds. Wirtz had initially looked on course to join Bayern Munich, while Manchester City were also circling. However, City exited the race after balking at the costs involved. Bayern were left stunned after Wirtz chose Liverpool over the Bundesliga's biggest club. A 5-year contract is understood to have been agreed, and Wirtz will immediately be placed among Liverpool's highest-earning players. Attention has now turned to ironing out a club-to-club agreement with Bayer Leverkusen. On that front, Liverpool launched their first official bid at the start of the week worth upwards of €100 million and including add-ons. Leverkusen value Wirtz at a loftier €150 million per £126 million, and discussions between Liverpool's sporting director, Richard Hughes, and his counterparts in Leverkusen have continued throughout the week. But while the record-breaking move for Wirtz appeared to be relatively smooth sailing for Liverpool, a report from Spanish outlet AS has talked up Liverpool's worst nightmare. Real Madrid very rarely fail to get their way in the transfer market. Twice they've defeated Liverpool for superstar midfielders in recent years when snatching deals for Aurelien Tchouameni and Jude Bellingham away from Liverpool. The Reds were also in the mix for Dean Huijsen, who has since signed with Los Blancos. Then there's Trent Alexander-Arnold. As state, Real Madrid could land yet another crippling blow on Liverpool by steering Wirtz towards the Bernabeu. Explaining how they'll achieve that aim, one key figure was cited: Xabi Alonso. Alonso has replaced Carlo Ancelotti as manager of Real Madrid and helped turn Wirtz into the attacking force he's become during his time at Leverkusen. As acknowledged, Liverpool are clear frontrunners at present, though insisted Real Madrid could yet spring the shock of all shocks. The report read, "There's still a game of tug-of-war to be played for Florian Wirtz. Perhaps the contest over his transfer is already deep into extra time, but the possibility of signing the Bayer Leverkusen playmaker remains alive. Real Madrid hasn't lost hope." As continued, while the Premier League clubs are competing with open checkbooks, Madrid is playing a different card. Enter Xabi Alonso. The new manager has been Wirtz's coach in recent years, a period marked by both successes and challenges. When Alonso arrived at Leverkusen, Wirtz was in the final stages of a long recovery from a torn cruciate ligament. Last year, he exploded onto the scene. 18 goals and 19 assists in 49 matches, achievements that earned him 12th place in the last Ballon d'Or rankings, all at just 21 years old. The Premier League is launching its offensive, but the final word on Wirtz's future has not yet been said. Can Real Madrid really hijack Florian Wirtz's transfer? The answer to that question, at least if comments made by Fabrizio Romano are anything to go by, is no. Taking to YouTube on Wednesday, Romano stated, "Let me clarify that the conversations for Florian Wirtz to Liverpool continue. So let me be very clear. Jeremy Frimpong, done. Milos Kerkez, a deal that can really happen for Liverpool with conversations underway with Bournemouth and the agreement with the player almost okay, since confirmed as being agreed. So Liverpool are working on the Milos Kerkez deal, and then for Florian Wirtz, agreement with the player done and conversations underway with Bayer Leverkusen after first proposal. They are discussing about the bonuses, they are discussing all the details of this deal, but for sure they are working hard to get the Florian Wirtz deal done, and it won't take too long. That's the message coming from those close to this deal, and my expectation remains for this deal to be completed." May 13. Wirtz's father and agent holds a meeting with Liverpool in England, in which the club explain how he'd fit into their plans, but the Reds believe at that point he would be more likely to join Bayern Munich. May 19. Manchester City withdraw from the race to sign Wirtz, leaving Liverpool in a straight battle with Bayern. May 21. Fabrizio Romano confirms Wirtz as Liverpool's dream target and that they would have no problem meeting the €150 million asking price. May 22. Romano explains that Wirtz is now talking with his family about his next options, while Florian Plettenberg confirms Wirtz has not yet told Bayer Leverkusen his decision either. May 23. Wirtz confirms to Bayern Munich that he will be moving to Liverpool instead of them and informs Bayer Leverkusen of his decision too after agreeing personal terms with the Reds. May 26. Liverpool submit their opening bid to Bayer Leverkusen for Wirtz in a package worth more than €100 million. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more Madrid latest news.